Hello, YouTube and Instagram, and probably a little bit of Facebook too. Welcome to the Kingdom Jasmine Greatest Hits live stream. I've always said that in order to have a greatest hits, you gotta write a hit first. But I got some people that think that I have for some reason. Among them is my dad. So what we're doing today is I'm gonna be playing a collection of songs spanning from my solo period to Coyote Armada, my college band, to the Three Kingdom Jasmine records. Nothing new, as in no new songs. And there's going to be very little talking in between because I'm going to be trying to focus pretty hard on making the music actually work in and of itself, which is different for me. I don't usually only rely upon the music. There's a whole other thing going on. But the reason being that I'm also recording this, and let's actually hit record here. Hello! Yeah, it works. I'm going to be turning this entire live stream into a kind of low fidelity greatest hits album that I'll be sharing with all my Patreon members. So if you like what you hear today and you want to own it or whatever, then all you got to do is throw down $5 a month on my Patreon and you'll be able to get it. So, what? Oh, my dad says volume. Is it not loud enough? 1 second. Hey! Yeah, I could probably use a little bit more. Good note, thank you. Hey! Yeah, 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 yeah. Is that clipping now? No, I think it's a pretty good spot to be. All right. Let's do it. It is key that I have my audio recording set up in such a way that it'll be listenable later on. Welcome to being in a studio. All right. It's called No Soul. Lie in bed when day is breaking, I'm waking in fits cause my dreams are reawakening and I'm shaking, darling. No one said that I'd grow old. When I was young I had no soul. Sing it softly, take me home. How long have I been gone? Ooh, no. My missile-guided rise to space-time with outlines, creation. How am I doing? I'd say real fine. And it's about time that you mention. No one said go it alone, but I was young and I had no soul. Sing it softly, take me home. Oh, how long have I been gone? Gone, oh, gone. Thank you, Carly. Cool. It's a good start. That's from Armed and Dangerous. My unlikely magnum opus. So is this. Hello from Colorado, Germany. That's cool. Now I am a mountain, and I live to see the end times. And now I am a river, and no one drinks from me. I froze your precious body right where they climbed, and I drowned your flower children, and they claimed they were mine. So don't you ever turn your back on me. Wait in absolution to call you home, 'cause there ain't nothing happens when you die, when you go. So don't you ever turn your back on me. Don't you ever turn your back on me. And now I am a human, and all I feel is dread, 'cause you stabbed me in my rib cage, and you drank up whatever it was that I bled. So don't you ever turn your back on me. Don't you ever turn your back on me. Schmanko. Let me make sure that I'm not clipping or anything in the audio realm. It looks like I might be, so I'm just gonna turn that down a little bit. hope I don't lose any recordings throughout the process of this. Sorry, this is what it is. Here we go. There you go. Okie dokie. So I think I'll probably do some more from that record, and then we'll move on. I want to get it all in there. Hope everybody's doing okay out there. It's very difficult for me not to pay attention to what people are saying. Hello, Lorraine. Marshall's a funny guy. Everybody should check out Marshall Hayes' his music. He's a really talented dude. Let's tune up. Any clever bullshit going over there on the Instagram captions? I'm just a little bit too much of a sucker for attention, unfortunately. Nice. Yeah, that's the way it goes. Hello, Mother. If you don't know what we're doing here, I'm recording a greatest hits record in deeply low fidelity fashion so that my Patreon subscribers can hear it. It's called Greyhound. I go to Columbus to make it alright with a woman that I dare call my own. For 3 solid sunrise, I'm awoken by silence. No subway, no sirens, no phone. No subway, no sirens, no phone. And it's just me and my lover in a field of fresh clover in our Ohio home on the range. The stranger the music, the more distant from truth. You know everything's always the same. Everything's always the same. 500 miles, I'll be back in Manhattan. Ain't that the way that it goes? This Greyhound I'm riding in, dead on arrival, the driver's all over the road. I transfer in Cleveland, where I wait for 2 hours, and I'm bound to clock in late for work. And I call up my folks, and they say, son, don't have a stroke, your namesake has had it much worse. Namesake has had it much worse. 400 miles, you'll be back in Manhattan. Son, that's the way that it goes. This Greyhound I'm riding is ain't set to die sudden. That's one thing that you know. Outside of State College, at a gas station rest stop, the snow's coming down like a bowl. And I buy smokes and a coffee, 'cause there ain't use in sleeping. At this rate, I won't make it home. At this rate, I won't make it home. 200 miles, I'll be back in Manhattan. Ain't that the way that it goes? This Greyhound I'm riding is headed I won't make it home. This Greyhound I'm riding is headed the wrong way. At this rate I won't make it home. Schmeckle. Well, Carly likes it. No, I'm gonna do one more from that record, actually, aren't I? Yup. Let's do it. Going through all the hits first. Let's see. What do we gotta say? Sweet Treat. Nice. Somebody singing Josh's harmony there. I'll be back in Manhattan. Maybe you guys can sing the other harmonies to this one too. Armed and dangerous versus stoned and lazy. No doubt who will come out on top. Lost and running versus convicted felon. I'll be the one in the squad car. And if there is ever a problem again, I can just call up my friend. Lighter in hand, booze on the table, Detective McCann knocks on my door, flashes his badge, and he shows me a picture. He says, son, have you ever seen this one before? Yeah, I shook my head, 'cause I was too scared to answer. The smell of my breath was bound to spill out of my end. And I asked, hey, what's he done? 'Cause my friend was leaving with a hand on his gun, said he's a dangerous man. Armed and dangerous versus stoned and lazy. No doubt who will come out on top. Lost and running versus convicted felon. I'll be the one in the squad car. And if there is ever a problem again, I can just call up my friend, Detective McCann. So I locked the door tight, and I held myself a hostage. I lay on the floor till I talked myself down. Life ain't so kind, and what are the chances next time it's me? Hey, when the man rolls around, armed and dangerous versus stoned and lazy. No doubt he will come out on top. Lost and running versus convicted felon. I'll be the one in the squad car. And if there is ever a problem again, I can just call up my friend, Detective Armed and dangerous versus stoned and lazy. No doubt who will come out on top. Detective McCann. A country song. All right. Well, I think I'm going to skip. I guess I'm not going in any particular order, but I was going to do some stuff from Anyone Seen the Light, but I got to detune my guitar to get to that because all that stuff was recorded with my guitar in different tunings, and I'm banging on really old strings right now just because I like the tone of them, but they're liable to break if I mess with that. So instead, we're going to go back to the premiere Kingdom Jasmine record. Probably a lot of people don't actually know anything about this record. I wrote all these songs when I was in AmeriCorps. I was living in a little apartment with just a mattress on the floor. And I used to go to this thing. I lived in Pittsburgh, and I used to go to this thing called the Acoustic Cafe at the Club Cafe, which was a venue in town. It was a really cool venue. It was an open mic, and but it was like a really cool community and scene, and that's where I really honed my chops as a solo artist after having gotten out of the as a solo performer after having gotten out of Kingdom Jasmine and being backed up by, you know, boom 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 and that kind of stuff. What did I say? I said Kingdom Jasmine. I meant to say Coyote Armada. Kingdom Jasmine was never Kingdom Jasmine was more it remains that way. Where am I going with this? I'm going to play a song from the first Kingdom Jasmine record. That's what I'm trying to get at here. Incidentally, this song has a lot of references to Pittsburgh, actually. So, City of Bridges. I be realistic, no, she's probably not the one. Love, it's hard to argue once you've loaded up your gun. She said we can make it to the summer, maybe more. We can always fake it if we both decide we're bored. Big steel bridges are gonna fall somewhere, and I don't care as long as there's no cars out there. 'Cause rivers ain't put here for drowning in, and neither are human beings. So send it up before we both go down. Send it up before we both go down. Send it up before we both go down. Before we both go down. She said I still love you while you're out there on the road. I said, girl, you're breaking up, you really ought to know. I ain't getting signal, there's no towers in my sight. And I forgot the face you made when I left you that night. That night, time spent in the backseat of a dirty rental car. And so scared of bridges, man, you'll never make it far. Hoping that she shows up in the crowd we roll through. I can make us sick with every number that we do. Big steel bridges are gonna fall somewhere, and I don't care long as there's no cars out there. Rivers ain't put here for drowning in. Neither are human beings. So send it up before we can both go down. Send it up before we can both go down. Send it up before we can both go down. Before we both go down. Perfect timing. My cat's taking a shit. So we're gonna take a pause here and let him play with the litter box. Go ahead, Artemis. That was a really fun song to play. What we got going on over here? Woo woo. Heart. Great story behind this one. Yeah. All right. Cool. Just a lot of good vibes going on over here in the comment section. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for the vibes. I'm actually going to play this in the key of F sharp minor in a moment. I don't know if you can hear this, but there's litter being tossed around in my apartment right now. If you're just tuning in, then let me explain what we're doing here. I am recording a greatest hits album, more just like a group of recordings. It's more like a greatest hits demo, if anything. But I'll be giving this to my Patreon supporters as a Christmas gift. I'll be mixing it a little bit, making it sound a little nicer than it may sound raw. And if you want. No meow from you. All right, so you really make sure he doesn't go up there. All right. What the hell was I saying? Yeah, so join my Patreon if you want it. It's $5 to get in. I'm also going to be doing another Hanging Out with Bob live stream later this month, specifically for Patreon supporters. So don't feel cheated if you are a Patreon supporter right now, because you ain't. This is called Where's the Union Pete? I met Pete Seeger when I was 9 years old, and I told him how I loved all the stories he told, and I said I hadn't written one yet. Maybe I will by the time you're dead. I asked him what it was like out there on the road when the boxcar rumbled and the dust bowl soared. Didn't it ever get lonely with just your guitar? He said, never got lonely on the Union line. Never got lonely on the Union line. Where's the Union Pete for peckers and singers? Traveling around the world, stopping only for a crowd, sleeping with whoever will have them, fall in time with a Union line, and we can sing our way to heaven. Had a distant cousin fight in the Civil War. Think he served in Kentucky, but I'm not really sure. Don't remember his name, but I bet that his face was a lot like mine. Daddy never went hungry on the Union line, 'cause you never go hungry on the Union line. Where's the Union Pete? Peckers and singers, traveling around the world. I don't care much for fighting. I'm sipping on that old white lightning. Fall in time with a Union line, and we can sing our way to heaven. Ever go hungry on the Union line? Ever go hungry on the Union line? Where's the Union Pete? Peckers and singers traveling around the world, stopping only for a crowd, sleeping with whoever will have them, fall in time with the Union line, and we can sing our way to heaven. All the little ass towns where I've never been are gonna fall to their knees when I roll in. They're gonna fall to their knees when I roll in. They're gonna fall to their knees again. Thank you, Carly.
You can maybe just say this is the kitty applauding.
That's the cat applauding. My cat has diarrhea. I don't know if you guys wanted to know that, but that's what we're dealing with over here.
Working on changing that.
If anybody's got any tips on treating kitten diarrhea, then please let me know. What's going on over here? Oh. Let's find out if we're peeking again. Looks like we're all good. Meow. Oh, you all good? You all done? You can go lick your asshole somewhere now? All right. Cool. All right, folks. Sports fans. Let's keep it going. I'm going to throw, okay. I'm going to do some old stuff, some very old stuff. My first hit. Okay. This is the first song I wrote that was misconstrued as a protest song. In reality, I don't know a damn thing about Edward Snowden. Don't have too much of an opinion about him.
Sorry. We'll get it under control here.
I was born, I was never born, I was never born to lead. I was shot on the National Mall. 1963, I bled out on the street, put it all up on TV. Oh, but I need someone who really knows my name. Tell me I'm insane, saying all these things that put me in my grave. When it's so lonely, martyring myself. Abraham Lincoln, Edward Joe Snowden, I hope I go to hell. I hope I go to hell. I was born, and I was never born. Oh, and I was never born to leave. So just go on and take me. Oh, but I need someone who really knows my name, or to tell me I'm insane for saying all these things that put me in my grave. Oh, and it's so lonely martyring myself. Abraham Lincoln, Edward Joe Snowden, I hope I go to hell. Hope I go to lie, die, 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 lie. Ballad of Edward Joe Snowden.
My phone is crashing, by the way.
Oh, really? That's a bummer. That's all right.
We may have to turn off the Instagram live stream.
That's all right. Instagrammers, if you're watching me there, it appears that our device that is streaming Instagram is having some troubles. So, is it live currently?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's just gonna run out of battery.
So, I would suggest you hop on over to my YouTube channel if you want to continue watching this. Not too much more left, but there's a substantial amount.
We'll just leave it on until it dies, and then that'll be that.
Somebody asked me when I wrote this song, not when I wrote it, but sometime thereafter, if what was in the song was true. And I thought that was a ridiculous question at the time. But considering what this song actually says, maybe I should have taken it into consideration. Because it's not. It's not true. But it's also not about me. It's just like statements about the world, I guess. Maybe try to find the falsehood. I fall down to my knees and I pray to the Lord of all things, and I ask him for a wristwatch, some chains to fill up my jeans. I ain't going hungry, but won't you take a pity over me, Lord? And I'm pissed drunk on an airplane 30,000 feet above sea, and the turbulence starts shaking me from my economy seat. Lord, I'm just a poor boy. Can you tell by the size of my wings? Now Jesus was a healer before we cured leprosy. When I take a cab downtown, it's all Eli Lilly, and it's funded and interested in city government buildings. I ain't scared of dying. Oh, but when I go, don't let that pharmacy take me. Oh no.
Cat's trying to steal the show.
Little Goob. Little Goob. Travel all the way to this from Instagram. Well, welcome. It looks like a lot of people came from Instagram at one time. All right. Hot damn. All right. Could you do me a flavor? Could you give me some more water, please? I appreciate that. All right. Eli Lilly Company. Let's see. I think I can probably do one more from Coyote Armada days. We're getting to the tracks that I didn't really rehearse as much. But, you know, it's all right. Here we go. I know how not to be lonely. Have another smoke, then go to bed. Count time by the cracks in the ceiling. I should have followed you when you left. I know how not to be stoic. Tell myself someday I'll lose my guilt. Crack off all this talk. Since I'm recording, I gotta take it from the top. So let's do it. Woo! All right. I know how not to be lonely. Have another smoke and then go to bed. Count time by the cracks in the ceiling. I should have followed you when you left. I know how not to be stoic. Tell myself someday I lose my guilt. Crack off all this tar that I'm stowing. Steal away to some copper rusted hills. Trip D and vibe on the moment. Lose myself in a puddle on the deck. Whoa, Reed, won't you tell me what this is? To the moss that's been growing on my back. Lost my leg in North Carolina. Falling down the Appalachian Trail. Back home in Indiana. I shoot some whiskey and eat some hydro pills. I know how not to be lonely. I know how not to be lonely. yeah. I know how not to be lonely. Shoot some whiskey, eat some hydro pills. I know how not to be lonely, yeah. Eat some hydros. I know how not to be lonely. And I know how not to be lonely, yeah. I'm gonna eat some hydros. For the record, I've never eaten a handful of hydrocodone. Just want to get that out there. Very popular thing to do in Indiana among young people. Not for me. Well, I think we're going to move into some of the opening tuning stuff. Open D, open sus and D is my favorite tuning, if anybody's curious. Man, these strings are tough, dude. These guys have been through a lot lately. They're just not breaking. Let's see if we remember this one. I don't think I even planned on playing this one, but but here we are. Huh. Well, Danny, I'm happy to make your week. People are so caught up how they are perceived. They forget there's more to this than making out like thieves, picking out new names to replace the ones they've got, leaving all their friends behind when they're handed a shot. And you wonder why I'm up here every night, spinning out these tales for heretics. Well, it ain't because I want a better life. I'm just trying to make some greater sense of this. Father was a priest, so I'm preoccupied, picking out new ways to crave the 12 Judean cribs. What? I crave those Judean crabs, dude. I gotta have them. Those Mediterranean crabs. Maybe they come out of the Dead Sea. What's the actual lyric? Picking out new ways to say the 12 Judean tribes. All right, I'm gonna keep this in. That was good. If there is a God, well, I'm sure he's just a fool, hanging out the late night bars and losing I planned to be. I'm out here in the wilderness, but at least I'm feeling free. And you wonder why I'm up here every night, spinning out these tales for heretics. Well, it ain't because I want a better life. I'm just trying to make some greater sense of this. Sometimes I get caught up how I get perceived. Wanna throw a fucking boot at what I see on the TV. It's not their fault, just who they are. Ain't there no difference between southern stars? And you wonder why I'm up here every night. Well, it ain't because I want a better life. I'm just trying to make some greater sense. Trying to make some greater sense. Trying to make some greater sense of these. Well, maybe that one will get cut. We'll see. We'll see how that one sounds when I play it back. I got so many songs to play. You know what's really rewarding about this is reminding myself of my history as a songwriter. It's very easy to get caught up. In fact, I think it's important to get caught up in the moment as a songwriter. So if you're, the whole Bob Dylan thing, don't look back. But it is good to know that there are good songs in my past. What we got going on over here? How can you link your Coyote Armada stuff to King of Jazz on YouTube, folks, so folks can get a taste of blah blah blah? Well, it actually is linked. All my Coyote stuff is linked to my Kingdom Jazz on YouTube. There's a playlist called Coyote Armada, and I don't know. There's probably like 10 videos there of drunken Bob, primarily drunk Bob playing songs that he'd written. So yeah, check it out. Check it out. Heretics is one of your best, crabs and all. Thank you, Darren. Thank you, Bill. 12 Judean crabs. I'm really caught up on this Jew stuff lately, dude. I gotta convert or something. It just keeps coming to me. I wonder do you think that if you convert that you get birthright? Because clearly I need to go visit Israel. Go fishing, go crabbing. Let us play another song from Wildflower Runner. This is a good one. Darkness moves like a magnet on a ceiling fan, clinging to its bed sheets for fear of instant rest. Do what you feel able to, and do what no one wants. Darkness is magnetic, Don't it rain in Las Vegas when you're out on the floor, spending all your winnings from the night before? You're gonna spend what you feel able to spend like no one loves you. Dollars are magnetic. Dollars wear no shoes. Oh, now I've been a desperate man, like John Henry split my heart. I've led astray, but now it's out. I ain't what I wanted, no, what I wanted to be. So I do what I feel able to, and I do what no one wants. Darkness is magnetic. Darkness has no cause. You know, darkness is magnetic. When darkness has no cause. Thank you. All right. Thank you very much. Just picked my nose on a live stream. That's what just happened. Can't believe me. You'll never make it in the big time, kid. That's funny. I think I just discovered something about a friend of mine's song by singing that song. That's funny when that happens. I'll have to shoot him a text. Let's keep it going, baby. Let's keep it going, girl. Let's keep it going, baby. Keep it motherfucking going, girl. Yeah. When I was oh so young, yeah, I'd build myself a drum, and I would bang out a rhythm in the night. But the neighbors, oh, they don't seem to mind. And the shoes that I don't get up to dance when the sun gave the moon half a chance. They're tapping and treading like legless old ghosts in the night. Despite all they don't blink an eye. Oh, I don't a man, not a god, not a king. I just wanna hold my lover when the blue sky it turns to black water. An old car backfire outside. We begged through the wall for a ride, but the driver's away on a long-distance spirit phone call. And the birds, they are sure on my legs, and the spiders, they are hatching their eggs, and the trees and the springs, and they're shredding their way through the floor. But the land, Lord, we don't have to know. Well, I don't wanna be not a man, not a god, not a king. Yeah, I just wanna hold my lover. I just wanna hold my lover. Oh, sky. The blue sky. Blue, blue, blue sky. It all turns to black water. Well, that was fun. I've got 2 more songs left for you guys. Thank you for tuning in. It's funny how used to live streaming I've gotten. It almost feels like I have an audience. I do have an audience, Carly and the cat, who is asleep. Are you okay, bud?
He's fine.
Yeah, he's okay. Sometimes I worry. Can you guys see him back there?
He's been
You have to be able to see him. Right, he's right there.
Ears poking up.
Actually, no, I don't know how to play Smoke on the Water. That was not, I know that's the intro song to a lot of people for learning how to play guitar, but just never had any interest in it. Not a big Deep Purple fan. I don't know if this belongs on a Greatest Hits, because I didn't write this.
What song is it?
Night Resumes. I mean, we're going to play it anyway, because I'm here, but
You don't have to.
worth considering.
I guess don't play it if it's not your song.
Yeah, I'm not going to play it. As the days approach November, my passing the afternoon, falling leaves of autumn, sun goes down, the night resumes, the night resumes, the night resumes, oh, the night resumes. I can see the light a-comin', freight train rumbles through the clouds, all through the clouds. Smoke gives rise to ashes, whistle blows, I will be found, no, I will be found, I will be found. World outside keeps changing, locked inside this open room, this open room. Cold nights in December, dear eyes make flowers bloom. Oh, the flowers bloom, flowers bloom. Go answer it, I guess. Somebody's knocking on our door. Go ahead. We're not in trouble. Carly left her keys in the door.
You left your keys.
Oh, I left my keys in the door.
Thought something was going on.
Yeah, I thought,
Shut this down.
yeah, no more live stream. Well, fortunately, that was the last song. But there's one more song, and I need your help for this, Carly. Will you please go into the closet there and get the Chalice hymnal for me? I'm supposed to be recording this for church service, a Christmas church service for my dad, and I thought I would get two birds stoned at once. I don't know, I'll have to look. I think that there is a music stand in the blue bag, Travis's bag, that's on the ground over there. If you could grab that as well, please. So I thought I would take this opportunity. I'm recording anyway. tune into my dad's Christmas service. I think he himself has a YouTube channel. The Reverend Dr. Brooks Barrick. Yeah. Is that a music stand? What is that?
Yeah, it's a music stand.
Nice. We're reading from the Chalice Hymnal today. La-di-da. 677. Beautiful. Beautiful. Before I get into this, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Whether you are somebody who rolled up, on the public stream, or if you're a regular participant of our Kingdom Jasmine live streams, I appreciate you being here. This will be made available in due time as an audio recording to my Patreon subscribers. So please consider joining if you've not. It's a great way to support artists, and I identify as an artist, so it's a great way to support me. Thank you, Carly. This is cool. And it's only $5 a month. Is this gonna fall over? I think it needs to be tightened right down there. Or maybe more of it needs to go in there. You know what I mean? If you can loosen it and push it down a little bit. Not that one. Well, that works actually. This works. It's a little janky, but whatever. Cool. I'm going to bring it over here a little bit. Just read it. Yeah, so thank you again. It's got to be right though, if it's for church. Okay. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, a peace that was meant to be, with God our Creator, children all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my solemn vow, to take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in. I hope you guys have a good Sunday afternoon. And, goodbye. Namaste. Later. Thank you.